Welcome to Fat by Default. My name is Guy Severson, and I'm here today with Dr. Mark Mead. You know, I was reading in the Time newspaper, Time magazine recently, and I was taking a look at an article that talked about youth and how youth are, um, you know, drinking less soda, but the obesity problem is continuing. That to me seems like a contradiction. How is it that youth could be drinking less soda, but obesity is going up?
Well, Guy, the real problem isn't, certainly we want the youth to not be drinking as much soda. However, the entire lifestyle is the problem, not just one component. And so if we are eliminating one component, but we are continuing to eat the high saturated fats, the high sugar content, the high salt content foods, the standard American diet, then we are going to continue to gain weight because that in itself is the major factor.
Interesting, interesting. So when you're talking about different factors related to weight loss, you know, you've got the food to consider, but you said other factors. Can you give me some ideas of what those other factors would be that we are dealing with in today's culture that perhaps 20 years ago we weren't dealing with?
Well, Guy, if we look at the history of our food, we see that in the 60s and like that, they put iodine into our foods. It was to nourish our thyroid. In the 70s, they took that out and added bromelain to a lot of our foods, which is not iodine, and our body doesn't use it the same way. And so we can have different metabolic problems, whether it's our thyroid or our adrenals or what have you, based on what we're eating or what we're not eating.
Interesting, interesting. Well, what we're talking about then it seems like is exercise, and you know, one thing I stay in front of a lot is my computer. Do computers fit into that lifestyle problem, perhaps?
Well, depending on how your computer is used,
Mm-hmm.
it could fit into your lifestyle problem because it may limit your activity levels.
Mm-hmm.
You staring at your computer is not going to cause you to gain weight. However, if it precludes you from going out and having higher levels of activity, it could certainly keep you from losing the weight that you'd like. For instance, we used to be farmers.
Mm-hmm.
We used to herd cattle or what have you. Our activity levels were extremely high. We would go out in the morning. We wouldn't come back until the evening. However, now in our technology world, we can sit down for 8 hours and not move. And so it adds to our inactivity and our inability to lose some of the weight because of our activity levels.
Interesting, interesting. Well, this is Fat by Default. This is Dr. Mark Mead. My name is Guy Severson, and we are bringing to you a channel of videos that will help you succeed in your own weight loss pursuits. Not only that, but we also have teleseminars, webinars, and a lot of other ideas that are going to be provided for you. How do you find out about those? Well, you look in the description over on the right-hand side or down at the bottom, depending on which viewer you're using for your YouTube channel, and you can find out the details of each and every one of these events so that you can get in front of the concerns you have about weight. We look forward to helping you win your battle against weight.